So is your bank going to get a bail-in? That's the question that everybody is wanting to know right now, right? So I want everyone to kind of take a deep breath, understand how this is working and what's happening, what's going on. I don't think a lot of people want to make any informed decisions right now or make any kind of rash decisions that are going to destroy financial futures when it comes to real estate or banking, especially if it's something you can't control. So if we back up for a second, the FDIC has been preparing for bail-ins since 2012, okay? The bail-in committee started in 2012, and basically biannually, don't quote on this, but this is what's on the FDIC. They get together biannually. They've been preparing for, they have to submit a bail-in plan, basically. So for 10 years, they've been preparing for bail-ins. This is around the time Obama initiated his rescue plan. So people are probably familiar with that. You got to remember, more members have been printed, more money has been printed right now since Bitcoin's inception in 2009. Here's where we got to pause, okay? So if you understand what's going on with the markets and you go deeper into the SVB, Silicon Valley Bank, and what's actually happening, this is just knowledge and kind of banking and mortgage lending and just how it kind of works. But how banks get over leveraged, what it means in the bond market, how it changes, that type of thing. So to give some context, I came from mortgage lending. Now I'm a realtor and a builder. But educational part, Tech SVB Bank, Silicon Valley Bank, okay? We all know who that is. The reason why they had to shore up $2.5 billion, and they announced it to the public, which announced the pandemonium, public panic, had people liquidate. It basically put them into a position right now to be taken over by the FDIC. It has to do with the bond market, a lot of it. When money is very, very cheap, people, banks, everybody, you, me, they're looking for a way to make money, okay? They want to make money on their money. When money is being printed and interest rates are low, money is what? Money's trash. Cash is trash. So what companies do, basically, banks, is they take that money, they put it into bonds to get it a higher yield. Okay? Hope you guys are following me. So guess what? On the back end of the year in 2022, they turned the printing machine off. Jerome Powell flipped the switch for everybody and jacked up interest rates. We're all familiar with that, inflation. Russia invaded Ukraine, beginning of 2022, causing the supply chain problem. Then we were going to take them off the SWIFT system, okay? Digital currency, all that good stuff. That created the supply chain problem, inflation problem. Inflation goes to the roof. The market goes to the roof. What do? So you jack up interest rates. Jerome Powell announces that the interest rates are going to be jacked up, panics the market, real estate market. But here's what happens, okay? The banks, this is what happens to them, that they're over leveraged in bonds. They have all these VC companies, all this money flooding in, because money's cheap, right? So innovative technologies. When that Jerome Powell slammed on the brakes, the interest rates, the whole dynamic of the economy got affected, basically. SVB, again, Silicon Valley Bank. You guys are familiar, hopefully. So they had access to quite a few bonds. When interest rates skyrocketed, what happens to your bonds? The value of the bonds takes a shit. Balance sheets plummet, okay? So when interest rates go up, bond values go down. I'm sure you guys understand that. A lot of banks right now are scrambling. They're trying to figure it out. They have tons of exposure to bond markets right now, so that's what's happening. So with interest rates skyrocketing, their balance sheets are shrinking. Cash, with interest rates are high, cash is no longer trash, cash is valuable, all right? So it's sucking the liquidity out of the markets. You don't think there's other banks right now that have interest rates that are, that are being low for such a long time with money flowing like water? All the companies are pumping money into the banks and their heavy cash flow with all that going on right now with low interest rates and easy access to money, loaning out like they were, and all of a sudden the Fed stopped doing that train. They stopped loading that train up. Other banks are struggling right now too to shore up. So they're going to shore up that bond decrease on the balance sheet. want you guys to pay attention to that. That's kind of what's going on. When interest rates go up, the bond value goes down. I'm sure most people understand that. So they're stuck in a 2-year, maybe possibly even a 3 or 10-year treasury bond. That means that money sitting on that balance sheet is worth a lot less money. That's your money that you deposit. That's what's going on. It's company's money, your retirement money, your investments. So basically, money is not cheap anymore. Money's expensive. Interest rates are super high right now. Balance sheets are shrinking. We all know this. Liquidity right now in the banks and the companies right now is dying. So what would you do? I basically want people to know about this. So switch the monetary system. Liquidity, you're going to like basically money, the speed of light can change it. You know, you can, I don't know. I don't really want to get into all that stuff, I guess, but you know, it's a one world monetary system right now. One world, just basically coming up with one world system for people to have one world money. So sure, people probably know about that. I don't want to get into all those theories, but I just want people to know this is the basis of why I'm making this right now. Not everybody understands how the market works. Not everybody understands how investments work, but the important thing that I really want you guys to understand, a lot of people ask me right now, is this the time to buy? Is this the time to buy a house? Is the market still safe? With cash being trash, interest rates being super high right now, what's going to happen to the dollar? So people right now, in my opinion, I'm going to say now is the time to buy. Yes, I'm a realtor. Yes, I'm a builder. Obviously, those are what I'm going to say. But in this market, I think now is the time to buy right now because land cannot be printed. It doesn't flow like water, and you can't take it away. It's not ran by Silicon Valley. It's not ran by all the bigwigs. It's not ran by anything. It's ran by Mother Nature. So if there is land to buy and you have money and you have liquidity and you have the ability to get your money right now to be able to do something with it, buy land and buy homes. That's my opinion. Jamie Zeigler, Preferred Shore, Jaybird Real Estate. Go on to my YouTube channel, Out and About with Lady J, Jamie Zeigler Realtor. Hope this helps inform a few people. Not everybody knows how the market works, so everybody has their own pontification about what's going on in the market. That's just mine. So hope you guys have a great day. And if anybody wants to move out to sunny Florida and buy some land, you know where to find me.